All right, happy Tuesday to you. I'm Fox 26 meteorologist Remeisha Shade. Guess what? Exactly 40 days left in the 2025 Atlantic Basin hurricane season. Time flies, doesn't it? It seems like the season just started, but hey, we are rolling through it, and we've been fortunate here in Houston and really for all of the Texas Gulf Coast. No tropical depressions, tropical storms, or hurricanes have come our way. However, we do have a new tropical storm out there named Melissa, so I'm going to tell you all about that and if we have anything to worry about here. Before we talk about our named storms, I want to pull up our Fox Weather Alert system and show you that this is something that we are really excited about. It basically can instantly give you alerts from all across the country. We're talking about wind advisories, high wind warnings, severe thunderstorm watches and warnings, tornado warnings, and of course, any tropical action going on. Tropical storm watches, hurricane watches and warnings, and we have had several alerts today. We've been getting in new alerts for Tropical Storm Melissa. We currently have a tropical storm watch for all of Jamaica. So hey, maybe this is your week that you say goodbye to work for a few days and you hop on a cruise ship and you were planning on going on a cruise. That could have some significant impacts. We've got all of Jamaica under a tropical storm watch. We've got the southern part of Haiti under a hurricane watch, all due to this newly formed tropical storm. So Melissa becomes the 13th named storm of the Atlantic Basin hurricane season. You can see all of the names we've been through, from Andrea to Barry to Chantal, all the way down to Gabrielle, Umberto, Imelda, Jerry, Karen, Lorenzo, and now the M name, Melissa, number 13. Hopefully it won't cause us too many problems. Next name on the list would be Nestor, and look at this, we've still got a whole additional column of names all the way down to Wendy, just in case the tropics decide to get super crazy on us. Hopefully not. So far this season, we've had now 13 named storms, out of those 4 becoming hurricanes and 3 becoming major hurricanes. So look at this. For a while, it didn't look like we were going to get anywhere close to our average number of tropical systems for this season, but we are 1 away from the average number of 14 named storms. So that just shows you how busy it's been the last month and a half. We're about 3 back from the average number of hurricanes. We've had 4, average is 7, and we are tied for our number of major hurricanes, which would be 3. So what appeared to be kind of a slow hurricane season at times has turned out to be fairly active. We just haven't really had many landfalls for the U.S. or for even in parts of the Caribbean. But now we do have our first tropical storm of the season in the Caribbean. This is Tropical Storm Melissa that is formed. It formed earlier today. It kind of skipped the tropical depression phase. It went from Invest 98L all the way up to a tropical storm. So it developed quickly. I know this morning the forecasters were saying, hey, it already looks like it has wind in it strong enough for a tropical storm, but the area of low pressure really hadn't gotten its act together, but now it is officially a tropical system. You can see it spinning, churning, getting stronger in the east central Caribbean. You can see it south of Port-au-Prince, Haiti, southeast of Kingston, Jamaica, and the rest of Jamaica currently under that tropical storm watch, in the southern portion of Haiti under that hurricane watch. So a lot going on here, especially if you're planning a vacation for Jamaica, Haiti, Dominican Republic, parts of Cuba, especially eastern Cuba. Even if this thing doesn't get super strong, we're talking about maybe feet of rain, especially for Haiti and parts of the Dominican Republic. Even by Friday, 1 to 2 feet of rain could fall. So this system will have some major impacts. So here's the latest. We do have that tropical storm watch in place for all of Jamaica, hurricane watch for the southern portion of Haiti with a big flood risk for Haiti and Dominican Republic, Hispaniola. Melissa is expected to move very slowly with weak steering current. So when you look at the track, you'll notice over the next several days it really doesn't travel that far. So that amounts to a heavy rain and flood risk for some of these Caribbean islands. So here's the latest current maximum sustained winds, 50 miles per hour. So that hasn't changed. Pressure 1,003 millibars, and moving to the west around 15 miles per hour. You can see it moving northwest and then kind of taking a jog to the north, as we are expecting the potential for the jet stream to kind of make a dip and kind of suck it up to the north. So that would be bad news for maybe Jamaica, southern parts of Haiti, and that's why we have those tropical alerts out now. But it is expected to become a Category 1 hurricane by Saturday afternoon and still a hurricane by Sunday as it gets fairly close to Jamaica and bringing some impacts, heavy rain and wind to the southwestern tip of Haiti as well. So I want to show you what our Fox weather model is showing with this, and you can see that swirl. It's getting more organized, slowly moving to the northwest, then the north by Thursday, 4 p.m., bringing a lot of heavy rain to parts of Haiti. And then this model kind of jogs it to the west. You can see over towards Kingston and other parts of Jamaica. This particular model, our Fox Weather Tropical model, has it passing very close to Jamaica. This is this weekend, late Saturday into early Sunday. And you can clearly see that eye and the eye wall just to the south of the island of Jamaica. So this could have some huge impacts. I know this is a really popular vacation spot, cruise stop. So certainly we are watching it closely. At this point, that is the only tropical system out there that we're tracking, but our tropical hazards outlook really from tomorrow through the end of the month or close to the end of the month, showing still a low to medium chance for additional tropical development in the Caribbean. Not really much of a chance in the Gulf, but East Pacific, parts of the Caribbean still could have some action. So remember I was showing you those additional names? Nestor would be the next name on the list. So hopefully we don't get Nestor, but as you can see, there's still a chance. One reason why there's still a chance, well, we have what we call the Central American Gyre. It's this big sprawling area of low pressure that kind of hangs out close to Central America. The big circulation or big low pressure can sometimes spin off smaller areas of low pressure, and that can send a little wave that can turn into a tropical system into parts of the Caribbean, East Pacific, even into the southern Gulf. So we're not seeing anything too concerning outside of Tropical Storm Melissa right now. But if we were to get anything going, check out all of this super warm water out there. It is steamy, just like our temps outside, even for today. So we do have a lot of water out there that is super warm, well into the 80s. And of course, if we were to get anything going, even this late in the season, there would be plenty of fuel to help these tropical systems to develop. So we're watching it closely. Right now, Melissa is the only game in town, the only thing we're concerned about. But keep in mind that chance for tropical development, even for the last week of October, is still elevated for parts of the Gulf, parts of the Caribbean, and the Western Atlantic. Gulf chances are pretty low. In fact, as we go into November, notice we erase the yellow from the Gulf. Chances extremely, extremely low. But even in November, the last month of hurricane season, we can still get a little something popping in the Western Atlantic and the west and northwestern parts of the Caribbean. So we've still got to watch it. It's not over until it's over, and we still have about 40 days left for this season's hurricane season for the Atlantic Ocean, the Caribbean, and the Gulf. So, of course, we are here tracking it closely. We'll keep you updated with Melissa, especially if you have cruise or vacation plans for Jamaica, Cuba, Haiti, Dominican Republic. Make sure to keep it here, and we'll let you know exactly what we're expecting for some of those Caribbean islands.